Imagine this, you're lying on a tropical beach, white sand between your toes, the sun warming your skin. Sounds idyllic, right? Well, what if I told you that just 30 minutes of that could drastically reduce your cancer risk? It sounds unbelievable, right? But science and ancient wisdom agree on one thing: vitamin D isn't just a vitamin. It's your immune system's commander-in-chief. How do I get my daily dose of vitamin D? The answer is simple, yet counterintuitive: sun exposure. Yes, you heard that right. What if we could prevent most cancers simply by spending more time in the sun? Wouldn't that be a game changer? Well, thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with anyone who could benefit from this life-saving info. And remember, every small step towards the sun is a step towards better health. Stay tuned for more life-saving tips from Green Vitality. Together, we're turning health around the world. By spending time in the sun, ideally between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. when the sun's rays are strongest, your skin can synthesize vitamin D, but don't overdo it. Just 30 minutes can make a huge difference. Of course, everyone's different and many factors influence how much vitamin D you'll get from the sun, including your skin color, age, and the strength of the sun's rays. But that's the beauty of it. It's a natural process that your body does for you. So how much vitamin D is enough? Well, according to experts, maintaining your blood vitamin D level between 40 to 60 ng per milliliter can reduce your cancer risk by up to 50%. And guess what's even more powerful? Levels between 80 to 90 ng per milliliter, the ideal range for preventing and healing cancer naturally. Yes, you heard that right. Isn't the sun dangerous? Doesn't it increase the risk of skin cancer? Well, not if you do it right. Think of it this way. Everything in life is about balance. The sun provides the energy for life on Earth. Our ancestors evolved under its life-giving rays. But like any powerful force, too much of it can be harmful. That's why it's crucial to adapt gradually. Start with a few minutes each day and slowly build up your sun exposure. Over time, your skin will produce more melanin, antioxidants, and enzymes like glutathione to protect itself from UV damage. Eventually, you'll be able to enjoy the sun for longer periods without any negative effects. Vitamin D doesn't just help, it directs, it spots invaders. It orders your immune cells when to attack, how to attack. It's not practical and it deprives you of the numerous benefits the sun provides. Instead, let's take a balanced approach. Let's use the sun mindfully to boost our vitamin D levels and strengthen our bodies. After all, it's free, it's natural, and it's been with us since the dawn of humanity. So the next time you feel the sun's warm embrace, take a moment to appreciate its power to heal. Let it nourish your skin, boost your spirits, and strengthen your body's defenses. With the sun's help, you're not just surviving, you're thriving, and that's something to truly cherish. And when to stop, it even teaches your cells how to repair DNA damage, and when it's time to self-destruct if something goes wrong. In short, it's the quiet hero nobody talks about, and the lack of it, a massive modern crisis. So let's talk about the silent threat lurking in our sun-soaked world. Over 70% of children in countries like Vietnam are deficient in vitamin D. That's a big deal, because deficiency is directly tied to immune dysfunction, higher cancer risks, worse infections, even more severe outcomes from viruses like COVID, and the problem doesn't stop there. Pregnant women are often deficient too, which means babies start off their lives with a weakened immune system. But here's where it gets really interesting. Countries closer to the equator historically have had lower cancer rates, especially colon, prostate, and breast cancer. Why? Because these areas get more sun, meaning more vitamin D. So how does this sunshine vitamin work its magic? We know it's produced in the skin after sun exposure, but its role goes far beyond that. Think of vitamin D as your body's CEO. Once produced, it travels to lymph nodes where specialty cells become activated. These aren't just any cells. They're the executives of your immune system, the ones that make sure everything runs smoothly and identifies threats like cancer cells. When activated, They start producing something called cathelicidin, which acts like an antimicrobial and an anti-cancer agent. It acts like having an army of elite soldiers ready to defend your body at a moment's notice. But that's not all. Vitamin D also helps regulate another protein called myeloperoxidase. This protein is like the body's quality control manager. It ensures that white blood cells function properly and eliminate pathogens effectively. Without it, your immune system is like a company without a CEO. Things start to fall apart and potential threats can slip through the cracks. So you might be wondering, but let's address the elephant in the room. Remember, avoiding the sun isn't the answer. That's like locking yourself in a room to avoid all risks. Now let's step back from the beach and zoom out to the bigger picture.